Hello, everybody. It's giveaway time. I feel like we haven't done one of these in a little
It's
while,
been a while.
which is funny because we actually just passed the 250 video mark a little while ago, which I actually didn't
Woo!
notice until I like go us.
Almost 2 years too. I
And
think we're coming up on 2 years in like a month or so.
God, we're old. We're old.
Feels like
Anyways,
just yesterday we started doing this. It's kind of crazy.
I digress. Yes, it's true. So we, in honor of the new product with the professor, the big box, the up of a box
UPF.
with the four heroes there. We might be playing a little bit of that.
That's
But
fun.
we are going to be doing a giveaway for an up of a card, and so
What better
we're
card
gonna
to give
Rob's
away
gonna
than
Rob's gonna take it away.
Good Deeds Unnoticed, as you probably expected, because everyone's
No,
giving these out
good
now.
deeds don't go unpunished. Yes.
Oh, is that what it's
Uh,
called? No, don't go
no,
unnoticed.
that's what I call it.
Yeah.
Um,
So we'll be giving away an entire playset of these because you can play 3 of these in your up decks. So,
in your up sex. Yes.
so one lucky
So,
winner will get all 3 of these.
Yep, it'll be one winner. We'll get all 3 of them. Mainly because of shipping. I apologize. It's just we pay for all the shipping, so
And you
it's
probably
getting
want
a little
3.
bit.
If you're gonna play them, you
Probably
really
want
want 3. Yeah.
All you need to do is comment on. So this giveaway will be happening for the next 2 weeks, starting with the videos that come out on the week right after spoilers. Anytime you see this intro, that video will qualify, and we will choose one comment. And we want to know what you are most excited about in bright lights. Pretty simple. Nothing crazy here in bright lights. So comments. If we like your comment, it shows that we have entered you in the giveaway. So that's how you'll know. And with that, appreciate everyone for your continued patronage of our humble channel for this not so humble game anymore. And with that, for everyone who's watching, good luck in your giveaway. Bye for now. Hello, everybody, and welcome to another Spark of Genius Flesh and Blood production. I've got a nice big brown box. I am joined by my co-creator,
It's not that big, okay.
co-creator, co-commentator, co-caster, co-compatriot,
Hello.
and Rob, obviously that's his name. We're gonna do a very short BGS video.
This will be a fun casual one, I think. One we haven't
Uh,
done probably in over a year to a
no,
year and a
the
half. Yeah.
last one we did was me watching you open like 4 alpha
Watching me experience
rated
Christmas
cards.
before your very
I think it
eyes.
was like what Ira, Heart,
No, it
I
wasn't hard. It was
something?
Ira, and I
I
think like a few
Ira
other alpha
Tunic maybe?
legendaries. EA Tunic? No, I forget, but
Not EA
it was like 4 cards, and they were pretty valuable.
They were pretty valuable. So this
Yeah.
time I decided to grade a card. I don't like grading cards, and I see grading as essentially a cost of sale. And what I mean
hmm
by that is that a lot of people won't buy high-end cards unless they're graded. And so even if there's a 9 or just like a equivalent raw,
I
it's
will
just what it
say
is.
that if you're someone who's in the market for the 9.5s for very good quality cards, you'll buy them graded because you don't want to
Yes.
take the chance that someone who's selling you a raw card like didn't tell you about a dent somewhere, or it's like
Sure.
they
That's
might
true.
not give an accurate representation of what the card actually is.
Pictures can only do so much.
But if you're someone like me, I actually have almost I don't think I've bought a single graded fab card before, but I tend to go towards the raw ones because they're cheaper. That's kind of me. But if you're
No, it
someone
makes
who
sense.
who wants to go for the best of the best, you'll probably end up buying graded.
Yes. I know what Rob's card is because I
I
mean,
did spoil it.
first of all, I sold it to him. Second of all, he
Yeah,
spoiled it for everybody pretty much like a day after he got it. And
I was too excited.
FYI, I am the one that told him it was created in the first place.
I know, it's
Which is
kind of
pretty
funny.
funny. I was on
Same
the
thing that
phone.
happened to my shard, the BGS 10 shard. It was someone else who like looked at the pop
Yeah.
report. They're like, "Did you send a shard in?" Like a new 10 came up. I was like, "Hold the
A
phone."
new 10. I mean, a 10.
A 10.
Um,
Period. Yeah.
yeah.
But
No, that's fair.
basically Eric and I both sent in a card to get graded, a
card
single
each,
card, because they're both high end cards, and I think they both looked well. I know mine looked pretty clean, which is why I wanted to send it in just to see what happens. I don't even know what Eric's card is yet because he refused to tell me until we did this recording.
For like 2
So
months.
I'm gonna find out today. But according to
Nia
him,
made
it
me
was
do it.
pretty clean. Nia made you do it. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I didn't know that part. Okay, so he
He
knows
made
about the
he made
card.
me not tell you. He made me not tell
Of
you.
course, yeah. So we'll
Yeah.
both do a reveal. Mine I did reveal on Facebook before, but I'll do a second reveal here for everybody
You
for the
reveal
channel.
first.
Sure, since mine's less of a surprise. So
Drum roll.
drum roll. So I sent in, I'll let you know, I sent in a cold foil Ira, and
Crimson Haze.
it came back. This is a cold foil promo, Ira. Came back a 9.5 quad plus plus. The quad basically means that all four of the subgrades are at least 9.5, and the plus plus signifies that two of them are greater than 9.5. So two 10s and two 9.5s. Currently, this is the best copy in the pop report for BGS, which is pretty big. BGS never gives out 10s, so I'm just 0.5 away from a 10. I will let you know, and Eric knows this, but I did send this card in once before because the card was just so nice. And the first time it came back to me from BGS, I got a grade that I wasn't very happy with. And I actually have the initial slip. So I'll show that initial slip here. So this was the first grade I got. It came back as. So you can see the corners came back in 8.5. And that reduced the entire grade down to a 9. So when I got this grade back, I was kind of taken aback. It was like, I thought that inside a little bit, and I thought the grade was much lower than it should have been. And I reached out to a few people. I reached out to Eric, of course, and I reached out to some other people who do a lot more grading than I do. And they mentioned that the corners, like the BGS kind of did me dirty a little bit, and the corners should have been like at least a 9. Like there's no way they'd be like 8.5 corners. And so what I did was I broke the slab, and there are videos online that can help you do that, but you take basically like pliers and you crack a corner, shove like a rod and like pry the thing
do
open.
some like anyone who wants to do that, do some practice rounds
like
for
surgery.
some cards if you can. Like don't do it. Don't start it on your like.
It's a riskier endeavor,
card.
But anyway, I broke it open. I sent it back as like a brand new submission to BGS. I didn't even tell them it was the same card. I was like, here you go, new submission. I wanted them to be as unbiased as possible, and the card came back like the best that I could ask for. And the funny thing too is that when the pop report updated, 2 new IRAs came back in the pop report. There was this one, which I saw 9.5 quad plus plus, and another one which was 9.5 quad, so no 10s, just all 9.5. And I had no way of knowing which one was mine.
So, because they literally popped up at the same time, so someone would have to sense like near you.
Yeah, exactly, around the same time frame. So I was like, okay, well, either way, it was both miles above the 9 that I got before, right? So I was happy with whatever. But knowing that I had the potential to have the highest in the world again, I was like, it better be mine. And then I waited till I got it back, and lo and behold, it was 9.5 quad plus plus. So super happy about this one. I got this from Eric. Eric was one of the original owners of the card. He had won it. He and 5 others had. I think it was a team event.
You
guys split the prize.
The point is, we got it, and then it was an event at Nationals, and we ended up selling it. Rob literally just sold his IRA. I'm not gonna tell the story again, but Rob sold his IRA. I felt bad about it. I
had another IRA that got a 9.5. I sold it to Saint, who some of you guys might know him. And then I was like, I kind of wish I had the card back. So I ended up buying a raw copy from Eric and his team from Nationals, and very happy I did because the grade speaks for itself. So that's my card, and that's the story behind this card.
I was very shocked when I saw 9 corners, because I looked at the card and I was seriously considering just buying it because I already had a stake in it from winning, right? So I was just like, wow, this card's pretty. This card would have been pretty heavily discounted for me. I'm like, this is very clean. I should probably just buy this. And then I talked to Rob, and he told me about this Saint story. I'm like, oh god, I'm gonna end up selling this.
Sob story.
Yeah, pretty much. So just like, okay, well, that's fine. We'll just do that. So it's pretty interesting. But they definitely did not like 8.5 corners. No way.
It was freaking clean. So you can see like the difference in grades. I'll put them side by side. But basically, the funny thing is, BGS changed like every grade on this card. Centering went from 9.5 to 10. Edges went from 10 to a 9.5. Surface went up. I don't know. The funny thing is actually when
screwed up when cracking.
When Saint saw the card, he mentioned that those edges are probably not 10. So I think the 9.5 quad plus plus more accurately reflects the actual grade. And I don't know what they did for the first time. Someone just had one too many drinks while grading. Yeah, exactly. So anyway, that's my card. I'm super happy about it. And now for the first time, I'm going to see what the heck's in that box because I'm freaking curious.
I'm not going to give you such an elaborate backstory for your card. I only sent in this card once. That means, by the way, for anyone who doesn't know, for the IRA, the pop report, it is one less than actually is, because Rob's
That's true,
original
because
9
I
still
broke
beyond
this
there.
one. Yeah, if you guys see this
Yeah.
one on the pop report, it no longer exists in a slab.
So instead of like, was it 13 or 14? It is actually one
Something
less
like
than whatever
13.
it is now.
You
Yeah,
know
so
what?
it's
There's
one less.
probably more like that, because for high-end cards, people typically like to crack them and
True,
resub
but this
them.
is confirmed. We can confirm.
I can
it. We
confirm
have
this.
both.
Yeah,
We
yeah.
have both.
Exactly. Yeah.
So this
yeah.
card, I ended up buying a second copy of this card for like a relatively good price for just someone who needed the money ASAP. I ended up just like taking it with a bunch of other stuff too. It was a combined deal. And I took that card, and then I took the one I had originally for a little while now, and I compared the two because it gave me a pretty good frame of reference onto what would get a better grade, because I didn't really have a good frame of reference to other than a couple slabs I have from back. And I pre-graded essentially the one I bought at maybe like a 9, possibly a 9.5. Like I didn't buy it for that much, but then it made my other one look better.
Okay.
So what I did is I ended up sending the original one that I got, not the one that I bought. The one that I originally got, I don't remember how I got it. I might have bought it. I might have traded for it. I might have, yeah. Like I could have. I could have done pretty much anything. Like I really have no idea how I
just
obtained
a
this.
fever dream of how you got it.
That's a fever dream. It is one card. It comes in this nice cardboard box.
Yeah, I do like how they send the cards back. They make sure it's really nice and protected. So actually, just some background. You've seen the overall grade on
I know the overall grade,
but you
yeah,
don't
I
know the subs. Okay.
I don't know the subs.
Okay.
I want to make sure I open the back of this.
Yeah,
the back?
I kind of
Here's the
spoiled
back,
it by showing the gold on mine, but you can kind of hold the back with your hand so people don't.
I'm not
what the
looking.
color is.
I only see the back here. So this is the back.
Okay. I might have caught a glimpse of that color. Yeah.
I don't know what you're talking about
right.
here. So here's the slab. So the back of it
is it gold?
Is a gold.
BGS 10.
So the lowest it can be, is a
9.5.
Is a 9.5 here. Let's cover the grade here.
Yeah, you can cover the grade and flip it over. Show us what the card is.
Yeah, I don't want to screw it up here.
That's a lot of glare. What a spoiler! I couldn't even see what it was. Oh, another. Is that a cold arrow? Oh, I didn't know you had one. What the heck? No wonder you kept it a secret from me for so long. Oh my god!
I actually have 2 now.
You have 2 cold arrows? Damn.
This is the one I sent in for grading. So this is the IRA.
Very nice. So at least the gold.
Yeah, it is at least the gold. So how do I?
That's so funny.
Flip this one.
That's so funny. I mean, it's on 9.5. Okay, so can you make it upright?
Okay, I don't know how to make it upright. Let's make it sideways. No, I can't even make it sideways.
It's upside down. Just turn it counterclockwise one more time. Yeah, I still can't see the subs, man. I still can't see the subs. Is that the 9.5 quad?
It is a 9.5 quad.
Oh, wow. Wait, does that mean this was the one that was... No, because you sent yours after mine.
I sent mine after. It's actually the one right after that one.
Is there another quad? So now there are 2 9.5 quads.
This is the second quad.
Oh, man.
Wow. Yeah, so I was already pretty happy to see the 9.5. But the quad makes it pretty intense.
Yeah, I mean, actually, so before, like about 2 months ago, a quad was never graded before. Like the pop report did not have a single quad in it, and all of a sudden there's like, I guess now at least 3 more that have come up. So
yes, so yours is the highest. This is tied for second, essentially.
Yes, that's right. Yeah. Oh,
the one thing that I'm like,
oh man,
I'm a little. You see the label? You see how it's a little bit off?
Oh, is it misaligned? Oh, it's coming more to the right. Like it should be pushed into the left. Okay.
It should. I don't know how much I care. I guess I could take a hammer to it, but I don't really want to.
You could try shaking, like banging on the left-hand side and just see if this label comes down a bit.
Yeah, I'm sure it would if I tried it. I don't really care.
Yeah.
So I actually thought this would be like a 9.5B, so I'm actually pretty happy with this.
Well, when mine came back a 9, I was like, I just wanted a 9.5 basic, which for those who don't know means 9.5 on 3 of the subgrades at least, and then 1.9 subgrade, and that can give you the 9.5 basic. Because 9
Yeah.
was like, that's too low, man. Come on.
Yeah, so there's definitely like one edge, like you could tell very easily why it's 9.5. Like you see there's one edge on one side with a little bit of whitening,
Okay.
and then on the corners there's one like tiny wisp on the top left or the top right. It's actually very hard to see where it is here because it looks
Yeah, and there's too
yeah,
much glare
right
on
on
the
like
camera, so we'll never be able to see it.
yeah, on the top right. Like it's very obvious where the 9.5s are, but I'm pretty happy there was like no surface stains that I like just didn't see with it's pretty difficult to see some of the more minute stuff.
So,
So I'm pretty happy none of that came on.
and
So
where'd you buy this one from? Oh, this is the one you don't remember how you got it,
this
right?
is the one I don't know how I got it.
Yeah, okay. But where'd you buy the
The
second
other one I
from?
bought. I bought it from someone who was like liquidating, essentially.
Okay.
It's like a liquidation sale. So it wasn't just that. It was a bunch of stuff. So it was kind of like a
Okay. Yeah.
I was
Yeah.
already taking on a bunch of stuff, so I just bought this because
Nice. Okay.
obviously more expensive than the rest.
Damn.
But that one was
Very
not
nice.
super great. So
Yeah, I mean
I'm just
these are one of the earliest promos, and back then quality control was pretty awful.
just bad.
I mean the early gold foil promos all had like crazy issues,
Yeah.
and this was no different. So having a quad is, I mean, now it's less rare than it used to be, but it would have been the only one in the world had the other two not come out. So it's like up until
Yeah.
a few months ago, a quad was unheard of. So people are
No, for
like
sure.
holding back their really good copies of Ira, I guess, because all of a sudden now we're getting 9.5 quads.
Yeah, it's possible that they've been like like they're just not worth sending, or maybe they've been
Yeah.
damaged or whatever. Like it really
Yeah,
depends. But
they were
yeah,
sent pretty like willy nilly to the stores, and like here's
Just in,
a
like,
promo to give out. Like back then,
yeah.
LSS was just starting out. This was a learn to play promo, I guess. So if you go to the learn to play events, you would get one of those like 2018 Ira decks that were sealed, and if you won the event, you're supposed to get the cold foil Ira as a promo. But who knows how many there are? I mean, this card
Stores didn't
is
really run those events, but yeah.
no, and so, I mean, some did. And the reason that I got this one is because you guys played in the Nationals event, which was a team event, and the store that was running Nationals had the Cold Foil
Well, they
Ira.
never gave out their IRA.
From way back when, exactly. They never ran the Learn to Play. And I think it was like during COVID too, so the events like couldn't fire, right? So a lot of these stores just had the promo lying around. But yeah, it's pretty
that's
awesome.
fair.
I am very happy to see you have an Ira. I had no idea. So now we both have a quad minimum
IRAs
Ira.
for everyone.
Yeah.
IRAs for everyone.
I really
but,
wonder.
that was.
I'm wondering how many of these actually exist.
I have no idea. I wish they would tell us in the collector center, but
Yeah, one day it should update. But damn.
you would think so. But no, I don't. Like, they're not printing these. Like it's one of the oldest ones. They know how many they sent out. But yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if there's like 50, maybe 40 or 50.
I would guess
like,
around
very
there.
similar to like a gold foil. I don't know how many. Like these were pretty because these would have only been European and Canadian stores, which there
Yes.
weren't very many of back then.
Yeah, if you go
So
to the
they probably
collector
said,
center,
like-
it will tell you it was the onboarding promo for only Canada and Europe. I think
Yeah, they give it out for some New Zealand events.
yeah,
not
yeah.
many, though.
There was some early
Not
events in
many.
New Zealand that they gave this
Yeah.
out to, but as far as we know,
Not
that's the
many.
only way to get them. Yeah, so
Yep.
they're pretty rare.
No, that was it.
That was fun.
Hopefully,
Damn.
you guys enjoyed this kind of content. If you do like, we're not gonna do a bunch of this kind of content.
Yeah,
I'll tell you that right now.
We
But if
don't
you
grade
enjoyed the video, shoot us a like. You can comment if you'd like, and subscribe. And with that, from wherever you're watching in the world, have a good morning, good afternoon, or good evening. Bye for now.